Okay, these are your simple interest video notes. So we are going to start our simple interest unit by learning how to calculate interest and find the total amount in your account. So start over here, and before we start, let's just talk about what interest is. So when you invest money, depending on where you invest it, either with your bank or into something, when you invest, the bank will give you a certain amount of interest for however long that money is in your account. And so, simple interest, you earn interest based on whatever you put into the account. So, for your formula, it's I equals PRT. So, I stands for interest. I'm just going to go ahead and label that over here. P is the principal. And so the principal is however much you invested in the account. It can be how much you borrowed. It's whatever your initial amount is. That's your principal. R is the rate. So that's always the percentage. The rate you're earning interest. And T is time. And your time has to be in years. Okay? So number one, what is the interest you will earn if you invest $8,000 at a rate of 6% for 1 year? And what is the total value of your investment at the end of the year? What is the total in your account? So start off, we need to find what we know. So you will invest $8,000. That number right there, that is your principal. So we're going to go over here and we're going to write 8,000 next to P. At a rate of 6%, so R is rate. Now they always give you the rate as a percentage, but you need to go ahead and turn that into a decimal. So 0.06. 1 year, that is your time. So we're going to use 1 for T. And then we are looking for the interest. So we're trying to find what I is. So we know I is equal to P R T. So we're going to substitute the values that we know into our equation. So P, we said our principal is $8,000. So I'm going to put $8,000. My rate, R, we said is 0.06. And our time, T, is 1. And then you just go ahead and multiply all three of those. When you multiply them, you get 480. So that amount is I, interest. So the first question, what is the interest you will earn? That's $480. And then it asks for the total of your investment or the total in your account. It's the same thing. So to find the total, we take the interest and we add the principal. So our total, we're going to take 480 plus my principal of 8,000. So we're using that P again. And the total in my account would be $8,480. Let's try that again. Number 2. Caitlin invested $5,000 at a rate of 12.5% for 5 years. What was the interest earned on her investment at the end of 5 years, and what was the total in her account? So let's fill in what we know. We know she invested $5,000. So that's P, our principal. At a rate of 12.5%. So that's R. And then again, turn that into a decimal. So move that decimal back 2 places to the left. You get 0.125. That's what you're going to use for R. And this time our time is 5 years. So T is going to be 5. So again, write your formula. every time you're going to write out your formula. My principal is 5,000, so I'm going to put that in for P. My rate, 0.125. That's going to go in for R. And my time is 5 years. That's going to go in for T. Again, we just multiply all of that. So 5,000 times 0.125 times 5 gives us 3,125. So that value right there, that's your interest. So for this account, Caitlin earned $3,125 in interest. The second question says what was the total in her account. So we're going to go back over here to the total box. It's going to be interest. Take what we earned, then add that to our principal, what we invested. So our interest is 3,125 plus the principal, which was 5,000 P. And we add those together. We'll get a total of $8,125. Okay, go ahead, try number 3 on your own, and then you're going to put this on page 12 of your ISN. Have this ready to go, and be ready to go over at the beginning of class tomorrow.